Alright guys, Mudflap here. From the last video, you remember that it was making a clicking sound. I said it wasn't right. And I also told you when I picked up the bike, the guy said something was wrong with the transmission. But we looked in the transmission and we couldn't find nothing wrong with the transmission. So I knew it was in the kicker. So we pulled the kicker gear loose, kicker cover off, and this is what we find. Let me pull this. Oh, camera's in the way. Let me pull the shift rod out, the clutch rod out. I got the camera set up kind of close so y'all can get a good look at this, but this front gear right here is the clutch gear. And the gear behind it is the gear that actually engages the main shaft of the transmission. Look how much slop there is in that gear. The bushing's completely worn out. So when the actual kicker gear, the ramp on it is pushing this away from the clutch gear, it's actually setting at an angle like this, and it's catching it. And y'all can't see it right now, but I'll show you when I get these gears off that the teeth on it are all eat up. So we got we got the kicker gear here, and there's some ramps on here, and they're eat up, as you can see right here. And when I get this off and compare it, I got a kicker rebuild kit from J&P Cycles. They didn't send it to me. I bought it. Nobody sponsors me or anything, and I'm not doing any ads for anybody, Permatex or nothing else. It's just what I use. And I use J&P Cycles a lot because they got good stuff, you know, good aftermarket stuff. So anyway, let me pull this stuff apart, and then I'll give you a comparison on the gears right here. I hope the camera's not too close. I noticed on my other videos that the camera was kind of far away and y'all couldn't see what I was doing. But anyway, the fingers look good in here, the clutch release fingers. And this is good and tight in the inside. There's no wobble. I mean, there's some up and down, but there's no wobble in there. So I think these bushings in here are good. But anyway, let me get her torn apart, and I'll show you the side-by-side of these gears right here. All right, guys, we got her pulled apart. We took our cover and clamped the old shaft in there and pulled the kicker gear off of it and everything. This is all, man, when I pulled this apart, I had purely ass hell getting the kicker arm off of it because it's mushroomed out right here. I don't know how that happened, but I had to, it was hell getting it on. And here's the kicker gear. And if you'll notice, the ramps, let me sit down right here. The ramps right here are eat up. Look, it's just eat up. That one's all eat up. This one's plumb busted off right here. So this little ramp right here. Sorry, let me get my finger out of it. I'm holding it with my hands here. But the ramp on this thing is what holds the other gear away from the kicker clutch when you're not kicking it. And here, y'all ready for this? This is the gear that it holds back on. I want you to look at this. That thing, the bushing is gone, man. I mean, look, I don't know if you see inside it. It's busted. It is freaking gone. And here's the deal. I don't know where the pieces are because they're not in the bottom of the transmission And they weren't oil when I drained it. I guess they just disintegrated. Look at that. But anyway, the shaft has kind of got some. I was afraid when I was like, oh man, that shaft is going to be a goner. But it's got a little bit, but it really, I'm surprised it ain't worse, which is good, because then, oh man, I'd have to replace that shaft. And then here's the kicker clutch gear. Look how bad it's eat up. You can see where it's all eat up and chewed up and everything. So, but that's okay. Because you know why? Because we got a master complete rebuild kit right here from J&P Cycles. Sorry, I keep getting my damn finger in the way. So this is what you get in the kit from J&P Cycles, guys. It was like $92 for this. Now, you can go online and look. They range from $130 to $200 and something dollars, depending on where you're buying it at. And I'm not, like I said, J&P Cycles didn't help me do nothing, but this is why I get stuff from J&P Cycles. $92. It comes with new nuts, new washers. Look, it even comes with a new O-ring to go in the kicker cover where your kicker, this goes to, seals that up. New kicker gear, spring, new drive gear, and a new clutch gear. And here's you can tell, look at the ramps on this compared to that. A lot of ram, no ramp, but anyway. So let's take this gear without the spring and let's slide it on and see what we got here. It's got a little bit of play, but you know what? I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work, guys. I'm going to roll with it. It actually sits about right here. You got the spring behind it. I'm right back here, back where the spring, but it actually rides about right there, and it's got a little bit of give to it. But you know what? I think it's going to be good, boys and girls. So, let me get the old camera back in the stand, and let's stack this up. All right, guys, there it is. We got it, and check it out. Watch this. No clickety-clacks. I had to fight with the damn kicker cover. I had to take it off and on about 12 times, but I finally got it. So now the transmission is officially done. In the next video, I think we're going to pull the carburetor. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Leave a comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Later.